Have you been waking up every morning looking in the mirror and noticing your skin looking tired, dull, and older than it should be? You're doing everything right during the day, using creams and lotions, protecting yourself from the sun. But somehow your skin just keeps aging faster than you'd like, and the truth is there's something critical happening while you sleep that most people completely ignore, and it could be the reason why your skin isn't healing and renewing itself the way it should, and I'm going to tell you exactly what that is and how to fix it starting tonight, because what happens during those nighttime hours while you're resting is actually when your body does most of its repair work on your skin, and if you're not supporting that process correctly, you're literally wasting the most powerful anti-aging opportunity your body gives you every single night. My name is Dr. Rebecca Parker, and I've worked as a physician for over 20 years, and today I focus specifically on senior health, and I can tell you from decades of experience that the condition of your skin isn't just about vanity. It's actually a window into your overall health, and when seniors come to me frustrated about aging skin, dark spots, wrinkles, and that tired appearance that won't go away, I know immediately that their body isn't getting what it needs during sleep to regenerate properly, and this is something we can change, and I've seen incredible transformations happen when people finally understand how nighttime skin regeneration actually works. You're not alone in this struggle, because thousands of seniors across America are dealing with the exact same frustration, and they're spending money on expensive creams and treatments that promise miracles, but nothing seems to work, and the reason is simple. They're treating the symptoms, but ignoring what's happening at the cellular level while they sleep, and your skin cells are literally trying to repair themselves every single night, but without the right nutrients, the right hydration, and the right support system. That repair process gets disrupted and incomplete, and that's when you start seeing accelerated aging, loss of elasticity, dark spots that won't fade, and that papery thin texture that makes skin look so much older than it should. Let me explain exactly what's happening inside your body right now, because understanding this will change everything about how you approach skincare. And during the day your skin is in defense mode, it's protecting you from UV rays, pollution, stress, and environmental damage, and it's using all its energy just to shield you from harm. But when you finally lie down at night and close your eyes, something remarkable happens, and your body shifts into repair mode, and this is when human growth hormone levels increase, when cell regeneration accelerates, when collagen production ramps up, and when your skin literally rebuilds itself from the inside out, and this process peaks between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., which scientists call the skin's golden hours of regeneration. But here's what most people don't realize, and this is critical. If your body doesn't have the raw materials it needs during those hours, the repair process simply can't happen effectively, and it's like trying to build a house without bricks and cement. Your body has the blueprint and the workers are ready, but without the essential building blocks, nothing gets built properly, and that's why you can sleep 8 hours every night and still wake up with skin that looks exhausted and aged, because sleep alone isn't enough. Your body needs specific nutrients to fuel that regeneration process. If this resonates with you and you've been wondering why your skin isn't improving despite getting enough rest, hit that like button, because this information could transform not just your skin, but your confidence and your overall well-being, and I want to make sure this reaches other seniors who need to hear it. Now let me tell you about the biggest mistake I see seniors making every single day, and it's something that's completely sabotaging their skin's ability to heal overnight, and most people go to bed slightly dehydrated without even knowing it, and during the day you might drink water, but probably not enough, and by the time evening comes around, many seniors actually avoid drinking fluids because they don't want to wake up during the night to use the bathroom, and I completely understand that concern. But what's happening is your skin cells are entering those critical regeneration hours in a dehydrated state, and dehydrated cells cannot function properly. They cannot produce collagen efficiently, they cannot eliminate toxins effectively, and they cannot create new healthy skin tissue, and this is one of the main reasons why senior skin starts looking crepe-like and thin and fragile. According to recent studies, dehydration affects seniors more severely than younger adults, because as we age, our bodies actually lose the ability to sense thirst effectively, and by the time you feel thirsty, you're already significantly dehydrated and your skin is paying the price, and doctors Explain at nighttime is when your body loses the most water through breathing and perspiration, and if you're not properly hydrated before bed, your skin cells are essentially starving for moisture during the exact hours when they need it most for repair and regeneration. From a medical perspective, here's what happens at the cellular level, and your skin cells need water to transport nutrients, to flush out toxins, to maintain elasticity, and to produce the proteins that keep skin firm and youthful. And when there's insufficient water available during those nighttime hours, cell metabolism slows down dramatically, and the production of collagen and elastin, which are the structural proteins that keep your skin firm and smooth, drops significantly. And instead of waking up with refreshed, plump skin, you wake up with skin that looks deflated and aged, and those fine lines that seemed minor yesterday become deeper wrinkles today. The longer you wait to address this, the worse it gets, because every night that your skin goes through incomplete regeneration is another night of accumulated damage and lost opportunity, and over months and years this compounds into significant visible aging that becomes harder and harder to reverse. And every day counts when it comes to skin health, because skin cells are constantly dying and being replaced, and if the new cells being created are unhealthy and poorly formed because of dehydration and nutrient deficiency, you're literally building an older-looking complexion cell by cell, night by night. So let me give you the first solution, and this is something everyone can do starting tonight, and it's simple, accessible, and incredibly powerful. And about 2 hours before bedtime, I want you to drink a full glass of water, approximately 8 ounces. But here's the key. Don't drink it plain, and instead add a small pinch of high-quality sea salt to that water, just a tiny pinch, maybe 1/8 of a teaspoon. And the reason is that pure water alone can actually flush through your system too quickly, especially at night. But when you add that trace amount of natural sea salt, you're giving your body electrolytes, primarily sodium and trace minerals. And these electrolytes help your cells actually absorb and hold on to that water instead of just sending it straight to your bladder. Science has already shown that electrolyte balance is crucial for cellular hydration, and it's not about how much water you drink, but about how much water your cells can actually absorb and utilize, and sodium is the master electrolyte that regulates fluid balance in your body. And when you have just the right amount, not too much and not too little, your cells can pull that water inside where it's needed for all those nighttime repair processes. And this is especially important for seniors, because as we age, our kidneys become less efficient at conserving sodium and water, which means we need to be more strategic about hydration. Research indicates that proper hydration before sleep improves skin elasticity by up to 30%, and it enhances the skin's ability to repair UV damage, reduces inflammation, and accelerates the healing of minor skin damage. And patients who implement this simple practice consistently report that their skin feels more supple in the morning, looks more radiant, and those fine lines that seemed permanent start softening within just a few weeks. And I've had patients tell me with tears in their eyes that this one change made them feel like they got their skin back. You can find high-quality sea salt at any grocery store across America, from Walmart to your local health food store, and look for pink Himalayan salt or Celtic sea salt, because these contain dozens of trace minerals that your skin needs beyond just sodium. And these minerals, including magnesium, potassium, calcium, and others, work together to support cellular function. And when your skin cells have access to these trace minerals during regeneration hours, they function more efficiently and produce healthier, younger-looking skin. Now let me take you deeper into what's happening while you sleep, because there's a second critical factor that most people miss entirely, and it has to do with the repair materials your body needs to actually rebuild skin tissue. And collagen is the main structural protein in your skin, and it's what gives skin that firm, smooth, youthful appearance. But here's what you need to understand. Your body cannot make collagen out of thin air, and it needs specific amino acids, which are the building blocks of protein, and it needs vitamin C to assemble those amino acids into collagen molecules. And without adequate amounts of these nutrients available during those nighttime regeneration hours, your body simply cannot produce enough collagen, and the result is skin that loses firmness, develops more wrinkles, and starts sagging. Many of my patients tell me they eat protein during the day, but they often skip dinner or eat very light in the evening, and by the time their body enters deep sleep and starts ramping up collagen production around midnight, there aren't enough amino acids circulating in their bloodstream to support that process, and it's like showing up to work without your tools. You have the skills and the time, but you can't actually do the job, and this is why so many seniors see their skin aging rapidly. Despite eating a generally healthy diet, because timing matters just as much as what you eat. The second solution is both simple and incredibly powerful, and it involves a nighttime collagen-supporting snack that you eat about an hour before bed. And this isn't about eating a heavy meal that will disrupt your sleep, but rather providing your body with a small, strategic dose of the exact nutrients it needs for optimal skin regeneration. And here's my simple protocol that has helped hundreds of my patients transform their skin naturally and affordably using ingredients you can find at any pharmacy like Walgreens or CVS, or at your local grocery store. Simple nighttime skin protocol. Ingredients: 1 cup of warm chamomile tea, 1 tablespoon of high-quality gelatin powder, unflavored, 1 teaspoon of raw honey, a squeeze of fresh lemon juice, about half a lemon, and optionally a small handful of berries like blueberries or strawberries on the side. Preparation: brew your chamomile tea using hot but not boiling water, because boiling water can destroy some of the beneficial compounds in chamomile, and while the tea is still quite warm but drinkable. Add the gelatin powder and stir continuously for about 30 seconds until it dissolves completely, and if you let it cool too much, the gelatin won't dissolve properly and will become clumpy, so timing matters here. Measurements: use exactly 1 tablespoon of gelatin powder, because this provides approximately 6 grams of collagen-building amino acids, which is the optimal amount for nighttime skin support, and add 1 teaspoon of raw honey, which provides trace minerals and natural sugars that help your body absorb the amino acids more effectively, and squeeze in the juice from half a fresh lemon, which gives you about 15 to 20 milligrams of vitamin C, a crucial nutrient your body needs to actually convert those amino acids into functional collagen. How to use: drink this mixture slowly about 60 to 90 minutes before your planned bedtime, and this timing is important because it allows the amino acids and vitamin C to be digested and absorbed, so they're circulating in your bloodstream during those peak regeneration hours between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. when your body is producing the most collagen. And if you eat the berries, eat them alongside the drink, because they provide additional antioxidants that protect your skin cells from damage during the repair process. Let me explain the science behind why this works so powerfully. And gelatin is essentially cooked collagen, and when you consume it, your digestive system breaks it down into individual amino acids, particularly glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, which are the exact amino acids your body needs to build new collagen. And research has shown that consuming these collagen-specific amino acids before sleep leads to significantly higher rates of skin collagen synthesis during the night compared to not consuming them. And the vitamin C from the lemon is absolutely critical, because your body cannot assemble collagen without it, and vitamin C acts like the glue that holds the amino acid chains together to form strong, functional collagen fibers. The chamomile tea serves multiple purposes, and it's not just a delivery vehicle for the gelatin, and chamomile contains compounds called flavonoids that reduce inflammation in skin tissue, and inflammation is one of the major drivers of skin aging because it damages cells and breaks down existing collagen. And chamomile also has natural calming properties that help you fall asleep faster and enter deeper sleep stages, and deep sleep is when the majority of skin repair happens, so anything that improves your sleep quality directly improves your skin regeneration. And the raw honey provides trace minerals and enzymes that support cellular metabolism, and the natural sugars help transport amino acids into your cells more efficiently. Write in the comments, have you ever tried using gelatin or collagen for your skin? Share your experience, because your story could help someone else make this life-changing decision. If you want access to exclusive content, detailed recipes, and deeper advice about skin health and aging gracefully, become a channel member, and there I share even more specific protocols and answer questions directly from members who are serious about transforming their health. Now I need to tell you about the third and most powerful solution, and this one addresses something that happens at the deepest level of skin aging, and it's related to cellular damage from something called oxidative stress, and every single day your skin cells are being attacked by free radicals, which are unstable molecules that damage cell membranes, DNA, and proteins, including collagen and elastin. And these free radicals come from UV exposure, pollution, stress, poor diet, and even just normal metabolic processes, and during the day your skin is constantly being bombarded, but at night your body has the opportunity to repair that damage, but only if it has enough antioxidants available to neutralize those free radicals and protect the new cells being created. Most Americans are deficient in key antioxidants without even knowing it, and the standard American diet is often low in the plant compounds that provide the most powerful skin protection, and vegetables like leafy greens, berries, and brightly colored produce contain antioxidants such as vitamin E, beta-carotene, and polyphenol that neutralize free radicals and prevent them from damaging your skin cells during regeneration. And without adequate antioxidant protection, even if you're producing new collagen and new skin cells at night, those cells are being damaged almost as fast as they're being created, and you end up spinning your wheels, putting in all this effort, but not seeing real improvement. From a medical perspective, oxidative stress accelerates every aspect of skin aging, and it causes dark spots by disrupting melanin production. It creates wrinkles by breaking down collagen. It causes redness and sensitivity by damaging blood vessels, and it leads to that dull, lifeless complexion by impairing cellular energy production, and doctors explain that nighttime is actually when your cells are most vulnerable to oxidative stress, because that's when they're dividing and creating new DNA. And if free radicals attack during that process, you get damaged cells that age faster and function poorly. The third solution involves creating an antioxidant-rich evening routine that floods your body with skin protective compounds right before sleep, and this is more powerful than the first two solutions alone because it doesn't just provide the building blocks for new skin. It actually protects those new cells from damage so they stay healthy and youthful, and when you combine all three solutions together, the hydration, the collagen support, and the antioxidant protection, you create a complete nighttime skin regeneration system that works synergistically, and the results can be truly remarkable. Here's what I recommend in about 2 hours before bed. Prepare what I call an antioxidant skin elixir, and take 1 cup of warm water or herbal tea and add a half teaspoon of high-quality turmeric powder, which you can find at any grocery store, and turmeric contains curcumin, one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant compounds known to science, and add a pinch of black pepper because black pepper contains piperine, which increases the absorption of curcumin by up to 2,000%, so you get much more benefit from the same amount of turmeric. Then add half a teaspoon of raw cacao powder. Not the sugary cocoa powder you use for baking, but actual raw cacao, which is available at stores like Whole Foods or even Walmart these days, and raw cacao is one of the richest sources of flavonoids and antioxidants on Earth, and studies have shown that the flavonoids in cacao specifically protect skin from UV damage, improve blood flow to skin tissue, which brings more nutrients and oxygen to your cells, and enhance skin hydration and elasticity, and mix in 1 teaspoon of raw honey and a squeeze of lemon juice for vitamin C, just like in the earlier protocol. The science behind this is fascinating because turmeric doesn't just neutralize free radicals. It actually reduces inflammation at the genetic level by blocking inflammatory signaling pathways, and chronic inflammation is one of the biggest drivers of accelerated skin aging because it constantly damages tissue and prevents proper healing. And when you reduce systemic inflammation, your skin can finally heal properly and maintain its youthful structure, and patients who use turmeric consistently often report that age spots fade, redness decreases, and their overall complexion becomes more even and radiant. The cacao provides a completely different set of antioxidants called procyanidins, and these compounds specifically protect collagen and elastin fibers from degradation, and they improve microcirculation in the tiny blood vessels that feed your skin in. Better circulation means more nutrients reaching your skin cells during regeneration and more efficient removal of waste products and toxins, and research indicates that regular cacao consumption can actually increase skin thickness, improve texture, and reduce the appearance of wrinkles within 12 weeks. If this information is opening your eyes to a completely new way of thinking about skin health and aging, hit that like button, because I want this to reach as many seniors as possible who are struggling with skin issues and feeling frustrated and hopeless. Let me share a story with you about one of my patients. A 71-year-old woman from a retirement community here in the Midwest who came to me absolutely devastated about her skin, and she told me with tears streaming down her face that she couldn't even look at photos of herself anymore because she didn't recognize the old woman staring back at her, and she had spent thousands of dollars on creams, serums, and even considered cosmetic procedures, but nothing had worked. And when I asked about her evening routine, she told me she usually just washed her face and went to bed, and she was drinking maybe 2 glasses of water total per day and eating very little protein in the evenings because she didn't want to feel heavy before sleep. I put her on the exact 3-part protocol I just shared with you, and I told her to be consistent for at least 30 days before expecting major changes, and she was skeptical, but desperate enough to try anything, and 8 weeks later she came back for a follow-up, and I barely recognized her, and her skin had this glow that hadn't been there before, and those deep wrinkles around her mouth had softened noticeably, and the dark spots on her cheeks were fading, and she grabbed my hands and said, "Dr. Parker, for the first time in years, I actually like what I see in the mirror." And she told me her friends at her community had been stopping her asking what she was doing differently because the change was so visible. That's the power of supporting your body's natural regeneration processes instead of fighting against them, and your body already knows how to create beautiful, healthy skin. It's been doing it your entire life. But as we age, we need to be more intentional about providing the support our cells need to do their job, and these 3 solutions work together to create optimal conditions for nighttime skin regeneration, and the hydration ensures your cells can function properly. The collagen support provides the building blocks for new tissue, and the antioxidant protection prevents damage to those new cells so they stay healthy and youthful. Here's what happens when you implement all 3 solutions consistently, and within the first week you'll notice your skin feels more hydrated and supple when you wake up, and by week 2 you'll start seeing improved radiance and that tired, dull look begins to fade, and by week 4 fine lines start softening and your skin texture becomes smoother and more even, and by week 8 people around you will start noticing and commenting that you look rested and refreshed, and by week 12 you're looking at real structural improvements, including reduced wrinkles, faded age spots, improved elasticity, and a more youthful overall appearance. But you have to be consistent because skin regeneration is a cumulative process, and one night of good support helps, but real transformation comes from giving your body what it needs night after night after night, so those healthy new cells keep building on top of each other until eventually your entire complexion has been renewed with healthier, younger-looking cells. And this is not about quick fixes or miracles. This is about working with your body's natural biology to achieve results that last. Now let me address something important, because some of you might be thinking this sounds too simple or wondering if it really works, and I understand that skepticism because we've all been sold miracle creams and supplements that promised everything and delivered nothing. But the difference here is we're not trying to trick your body or force it to do something unnatural, and we're simply providing the specific nutrients your body needs to do what it already wants to do, which is repair and regenerate your skin. And when you give your body the right tools at the right time, the results are natural and sustainable.